Hi students, next we will study why objects floats or sinks when placed on the surface of water. The question is, some of the objects when placed on the surface of the water sinks, and some of the objects when placed on the surface of the water they used to float on the surface of the water. What will be the reason for this? The reason is the same comes under the buoyant force or the buoyancy. Under the concept of the buoyancy, we will get the answer for this question. For an object to float on the surface of the water, the condition is the buoyancy of water, that is the upward force exerted by the water, should be greater than the weight of the object, that is the downward force exerted by the object on the surface of the water. If this condition is satisfied, so then that object floats on the surface of water. And second, for an object to sink, or when the object sinks in the water is when the buoyancy of water or the upward force exerted by the water is lesser than the weight of the object. If the buoyancy of water is lesser than the weight of the object, so then that object sinks in the water. So on this 1 mark question will come in the multiple choice questions or short answer questions. In this condition, when the object floats or when the object sinks when placed on the surface of the water, so this you should keep remember always and by these. And one more thing you have to remember is what is meant by buoyancy or what is meant by buoyant force. The upward force exerted by the fluids. The upward force exerted by the fluids is itself called as buoyant force of that fluid or the buoyancy of that fluid.